Hola familia, this week we're going to do a project. It's not a difficult one, and it's this kind of projects that help us in keep training our perception of size and proportions. It's a simple judge hammer or bats or whatever the auction hammers, right? This is all made in sapelli wood, and well, it's not difficult, but it's always, as I said, always every single project we do is a practice one and is to increase our skills. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, sold. Well, we're going to begin with 3 pieces of sapelli. The round one have a recess made with a Forstner bit, and the other 2 are going to be worked in between centers. So I'm just installing a spool drive and a live center, and that's it. Center it, begin to work. We're going to use spindle roughing gouge, and of course the mask. The face shield is always a must. It's always something that we, security is first, right? And about security, you have to be sure that your tool rest is tight enough to don't allow to happen what it just happened to me. Okay, so now we make a cylinder, and we're gonna establish where and how big is gonna be our piece. So I'm gonna make 2 beads and a cowl, and the ends of the hammer are gonna be in the hammer head is gonna be convex, and the base where the hammer hits is gonna be concave, I think. Right. This is just a matter of practice, and the detail gouge make a perfect job. This is another roughing gouge, a smaller one, but the detail gouge is perfect, as you can see. And now you have to take your time to establish both sides. Have to be as similar as possible, and take your time. Most of the times when I record the videos, I cannot spend all the time I want. It's always a little bit stressful, but it's needed to make the process a little bit shorter. But anyway, so it's a matter of match both sides as better as possible. As you can see there is a little small step there, which I saw in most of the hammers. And now when you have it, you slowly you have to check everything and retouch whatever is needed, and then it's going to be time for sanding and to establish the assembly hole. As you can see there, if you fold your sandpaper and don't press it, you can use it for the coves, and with the live edge, with the factory cut, is perfect for the sharp corners, right? So now I'm gonna use the tool rest to help me establish the dead center, and can drill the hole I need to assemble later with the handle. If you can block the head of your lathe, it's gonna be much more helpful. And now slowly just make a hole about, I don't know, a little bit over 1/4 of an inch is gonna be enough. 1/2 inch, I mean, this is up to you. This is not a hammer that have to hit any nails or whatever. So now is the handle time, and as always, first step is of course make a cylinder, and then I want to make a tapered hammer, a taper handle. So just taking some measurements, I'm gonna make a taper handle with a like onion or something like that in the transition to the head, just to add some, I don't know, interest. As you can see, it's not too difficult, so this is up to you, of course. But in my experience, if you try to do, as the hammerhead is rounded as well, the transition have to be uh, a taper top of the handle is going to help to don't notice any transition. And there, as you can see, I use a wrench, a half-inch wrench, to can achieve exactly the same size instead of use a caliper. And now, again, the sanding, well, not much more. Okay, and the last step is going to be use my woodchuck, and here this is should not be too big, and in here is concave to help the hammer make noise. And now we're gonna try to match a little bit the shape we did in the hammer head. So it's gonna be a cove in the middle and 2 bits on the sides, right? And a little bit sharp transition in between the top bit and the concave shape on the top. There you have it. Now it's sanding, and we're gonna go to the last step, which is finish it. In this case, I'm gonna finish it just with lacquer, because it's the way to finish it very fast. We can show you it. When you do this kind of job, it's a good idea to prepare some bases where the pieces can rest without touch anything, and you have to work in a very open space. You cannot see it, but on the right of the screen, the garage door is open, and at my back there are 2 fans working. It has its pros and cons, which is the pros is the air is flowing, but the cons can be if the air is not clean enough, you can have some dust flying around. But you know, and these are some bottle stoppers that I have to finish as well, that I was playing with. So this is why I'm not wearing the dust mask, but as I have flowing air on my back, I think I don't know. Anyway, when you finish the first coat, this dries very, very fast, so you can apply the second one. And then I will leave it up at least 24 hours. Even when it dries this fast, you can left your fingerprints. So this is all for this week. Please don't forget to subscribe, and if anybody want to help with the channel, there is a Patreon button just over there. I hope you like it, and I see you next week. Have a wonderful week, family. Bye bye.